And we are back.
Does Peter still put the intros on?
I don't think he does.
Oh.
Like last show, it literally was just how he started it. We were just fucking talking already. We were in mid conversation and he fucking started it.
Started that shit. Anyway, no Peter today. It's just G Money and the Chubb Lion back at it again. Pedro being a little bitch.
Yep.
But I don't know. Anyway, Metal Gear Survival. What is it?
Metal Gear Survive. Yeah.
Survive.
Survive.
I wonder if it's also like a metaphor for the fact that they're like, we're trying to move this thing
Trying to
along.
survive.
Yeah, we're trying to survive. I don't know. Fuck that game, man. I'm over it.
Yeah.
They killed Metal Gear, man. It's dead. They killed it.
Yeah. My guess is based off of what people are saying now. I thought it was just gonna be garbage, but apparently people are saying it has at least some sort of potential.
Yeah.
So probably based on like if you like
but those might be like just some.
Because it is run off the same engine and everything. So if you like the smoothness of Metal Gear 5 and don't really care about probably the what's the word? I guess the substance, the content.
If you're just a fan.
Yeah. Like fucking Peter.
But yeah.
Then you might be able to tolerate it.
I feel like they should just make like a online like an MGO, like standalone MGO, and put a lot of like different game modes.
Have you tried Ghost Recon's multiplayer?
No, I haven't.
Shit's fun.
Yeah, I'll play.
That's how I feel MGO should have been.
Oh yeah, I'll try it.
They have like so many different fucking like classes and shit.
Yeah. They should do like an MGO standalone. A lot of game modes, a lot of classes.
Because
like
if
customization.
If Metal Gear did something similar to how Ghost Recon did their shit, that shit would be way better. Because still Ghost Recon, you can't switch shoulders. There's a lot of things like quality of life.
You can't push R1?
No.
R1 on the story mode. If you push R1, it switches.
Really?
While you're aiming, you push R1, it'll switch shoulder.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I didn't know that for the longest because sometimes I noticed he would be like this. Sometimes he would be like this. And like for the longest, I would go up against the walls and see why.
Yeah.
And then I finally figured, while you're aiming, you can push R1. That game's pretty technical, but like there's a lot. Like I said, it's very choppy.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, it's choppy. Like there's a lot. Like it's a super good game, but I don't know. There's like it just feels choppy to me. Like a lot of things.
Yeah, like the Metal Gear Online. The one thing that you could give it is that it's really smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Yeah.
Regardless, they messed up with the balancing of all the other shit, but like
and then not enough game modes.
Yeah.
You got 3 game modes?
Yeah, I don't think they even had. They were supposed to add more game modes, and they never did.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the deal with that was.
Well, they did. Didn't they only have like one game mode? Didn't they only have the one?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, they had that and like the communications thing.
And then they added in like something else. No.
They might have added one.
I don't know, but shit was disappointing as fuck.
Yeah.
Compared to the first MGO. But yeah, I feel like if they just added more, if they did a standalone, added in more customization, more modes, more classes, it would be a badass game.
Yeah, because
I feel like that market's like open to be like dominated by somebody, a third-person shooter, like tactical shooter. I feel like that market's like it's right there. Yeah, it's right there to be.
Yeah, and probably in the lead right now would be
I would say
Ghost Recon right now.
Yeah. GTA could do it too, but they got that.
I don't think they're trying to be that serious.
Yeah, they're not. But that auto aim.
Yeah.
If they got rid of the auto aim, that game was badass online.
Yeah, that is one thing on Ghost Recon. It's not complete auto aim, but like it snaps onto enemies when you aim. Like if you're like if they're in the crosshairs, you'll aim.
Yeah. Well, that's fine if they're already in the crosshairs. That's fine because the crosshair is big, and then if you go to fine aim mode, I mean that's fine. But if they move out of it, they're out of it. Huh? It doesn't follow them.
Right.
Doesn't, right?
Well, you have to follow yourself.
Yeah. See, that's what that's better. That's what Call of Duty is too, right? You snap on them.
No, it's there, what it is when you drag your cursor across somebody, it'll slow down the sensitivity of the aim, so it's easier to stay on target.
Well, how do people like quick scope? Quick scope.
That's just a lot of practice. You just for me, I memorize the middle of the screen. And you just aim like that, and then you have to get the timing. You have to get the timing of the scope, so that like as soon as you see the crosshairs on the scope, you just shoot, and the bullet goes in that direction.
Yeah, I always thought it was like because it was auto. It was like assisted aiming, isn't it?
It used to be, but right now,
it used to be.
Right now, like it's no different. They took off aim assist completely on snipers, and you could do the same thing.
They still be quick scoping. I don't know, man. Seems like there's an assisted aim. If you could quick scope.
Yeah, it feels like it. especially World War II right now, it feels easier than ever.
Because that feels like an almost impossible thing to do in real life.
In real life, yeah, for sure.
Like, just quick scope somebody that's, like, down the street and shit. Like, it's hard as fuck.
Yeah, maybe, like, fucking right there, you could be just, like...
Yeah.
But, like, I've done some shit where, like...
Like, I could say...
Like, I'd be on top of that post, and I'd quick scope you from over here.
Yeah, that's when it would get pretty hard. That distance would get pretty hard. Yeah, to do that. Like, it's still possible, but
it is hard in Call of Duty to do that because now they have the sway, or you can't hold your breath unless you have a certain perk or whatever.
Yeah, perk it up, nigga. Perk. All right, what else we got?
See, that sex robot, the Chinese engineer, got an STD from a sex robot.
Only one guy?
Let me see. I'm going to pull up the article.
Because that would be crazy if it was only one guy. Because if it was one guy, how it would have to be a lot of people.
Maybe just the one guy before him had an STD, and he was the only one. He was the last guy.
It's weird. Then I would think he got it from somewhere else. Because I would think everybody would have it. Like in fucking Blue Mountain State.
That's not his fucking name.
What's his name?
His name is Fuck You Mang.
That's a fake story.
Fuck You Mang. Pronounced Fuck You Mang.
Oh yeah, Fuck You Mang. That can't be real, man. Fuck You Mang.
Let's see, has reportedly tested positive for HIV after he had sex with a sex robot prototype. Fuck it. I can't take this. Fuck is a sex robot engineer for a Chinese local company and would regularly have sex with the sex robot prototypes to ensure they will be safe for human use. According to Fuck, he began feeling flu-like symptoms after having sex with the most recent prototype. Fuck then went to get tested when it was positive for HIV. Fuck says he certain it was a robot. I know it was a robot because I've been dry lately. The last time I had sex with a real woman was 1 year ago, so it can't be that person. I can't believe it, man. Not even female robots are loyal.
Stupid. How are they not? It's not up to them to be loyal or not. They just fucking...
I think it's a joke, but...
I know that, but... Stupid joke. Nah, shit. Somebody fucked that robot beforehand?
Yeah, someone must have snuck it in. It's not
so wait, so it's his job to test the prototypes?
So he tests the prototypes to make sure they're safe for human use. So you don't get your dick fucking cut off by some sort of fucking...
So somebody else fucked it.
Somebody else might have probably fucked
How many prototypes does that guy fuck? Does he fuck like several prototypes a day?
I don't know. Well, they said he fucks... Let me see.
Prototypes?
Fucks. Regularly have sex with the sex robot prototypes. So
Regularly.
I would assume that's like his job. Like, he's got a quota.
How many does he have to fuck a day?
I don't know.
And then how many does he have to be... Wait, okay, damn. He probably does maybe one a day, but it's probably a pretty thorough fucking.
Yeah,
like he
for
does
hours?
He does like the vagina, the asshole,
the mouth.
I'm all thinking of other... Is there any other holes?
There's armpits. People fuck armpits apparently.
Feet. You gotta fuck the feet.
Yeah,
Puts
fuck
the
the
feet
feet.
together, fucks the feet. Gets a grip on it, on the hand grip. That fucks the tits.
Yeah, there you go.
He's gotta feel everything. Test it, write notes. The tits could feel a bit more realistic, to be honest.
To be honest.
Imagine, like, I could just picture this was job, like, he's in his office, and it's like what do you think?
Like a bunch of sex dolls on like hangers around.
Just like, not full of just body parts.
Oh God!
And then he's got it's almost like a doctor's office, but there's a bed in the middle, right? And there's a couch. And then he has a clipboard. And then after he does whatever, he gets his glasses on. He gets his little pen out of his pocket.
He starts writing stuff down.
He writes notes. Mouth was too dry. Gave me burn on penis. Had to take a 5-minute break because you have to account for everything. On why you didn't fill the quota. Gave me STD. Must take vacation.
Other company engineers are currently trying to find out how fuck managed to contract HIV for the prototype when it's not a living person. Sex robots are believed to be available for purchase later this year.
Because somebody busted in it, and it like dried up, and he fucked it.
Yeah.
And he got the fucking yeasty infection of some other guy's sperm in there.
Probably. They should have cameras, right? And be like, who fucked it before fuck?
Nah, because it had to be somebody high up.
What do you mean? You think it had to be somebody
I
high
don't
up?
know. It was the guy who was like...
What if it was just the janitor? He was just
It was
strolling
the
by.
guy the guy who like polishes it before it's like when it's all done. You go polish it all nice. It was that guy. He was polishing it.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know, man. All right. Anyway, I've had enough of that. That's
You had enough of that?
why is that guy's name Fuck You Mang? That sounds like a fake story.
Fuck you, Ming. I feel like maybe it's not supposed to be pronounced like fuck you. Maybe it's like Fuck you Mang or something.
They gave him the job because of his name.
Yeah. Who else better to fuck our sex robots than Fuck you, Ming?
Yeah. All right. Fuck that guy. Next story. What was the next story?
People have resorted to making edible Tide laundry pods to stop you from eating the real ones.
Do they taste good?
I don't know.
Because I feel like that would be a good candy.
A good candy? Soap.
Like it's a gooey. No,
Soap
like that
candy.
thing. Like it's like a gooey. It's like a big ass gusher, you know. More gushers.
Yeah, but I don't think they're trying to make it taste good. I think they're just trying to make it so you don't fucking hurt yourself.
They're
when
making
you
the
eat a
actual-
Tide Pod.
They're making the actual Tide Pods themselves edible,
I think so.
but they're still like you still use them as Tide Pods. Because that would be funny if they sold candy that was like Tide Pods candy, like it was like, you know, like a candy.
Right. Okay, no, it's a chef who let's see, blue and orange swirls, a white gel, and a dissolved plastic casing. As for the ingredients, they're decidedly unsexy. They're unflavored gelatin, condensed milk, water, and colored jello.
Unflavored, so it's just gel. That's not good. Always likes gel.
Also,
just
if you
sounds
don't
like-
have windshield molds,
That just
forget
sounds
about
like a fucking one of those YouTube videos where it's like, you know, those cooking ones
Yeah.
on YouTube or on Facebook.
it.
Where
We're gonna make Tide Pods today.
where they do creative like Halloween things.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're making Tide Pod Jellos. Fuck Peter with the topic. That was a stupid ass topic.
Yeah, I thought like actual like Tide is
They're
making
it
edible.
edible, so if you eat it, you don't die.
Yeah,
Or some
because
company.
I'm sure there's like fucking bleach
Or
or
I
something
thought
in
some
that.
company was making like Tide Pods that you could buy as candy. Like they're
Yeah.
right there with the like Snicker bars and shit. You know?
Yeah, one or the other.
Mhm.
Those are more reasonable.
That's a more reasonable topic. But this guy sounds like he's just doing a do-it-yourself Jello molds of fucking Tide Pods.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. He's trying to save lives and shit. UFC 3 Bruce Lee returning player bonus.
Those aren't the kind of people that you want to save lives.
Yeah.
Those
yeah,
are the kind of
natural
people
selection.
you want to eat a Tide Pod and die.
Yeah.
Like, that's an insult you would tell some asshole who, like, does something stupid on the road. I hope you eat a fucking Tide Pod and die.
Yeah.
All right, what was the third?
UFC, Bruce Lee's coming back to UFC 3.
If you played the other one.
If your EA account is associated with UFC or UFC 2. So one or the other.
Oh, one or the other. Oh, okay, it doesn't have to be both. He sent me a message after I said that. He's like, I had more, but I can't find them.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't? You lost them? You misplaced the topics? What's that supposed to mean?
I had it in my pocket. It was a hole in my pocket.
In my virtual pocket.
I just got deleted somehow.
Hello. Oh. All right. So we got any other topics?
That's none that we know of. We were talking about Aziz Ansari and all that Me Too movement stuff.
Or what's the new one? It Time's Up?
No, it's Me Too.
No, but there's a new one that's Time's Up.
Oh, really? But I feel like they use Time's Up for a lot of things. They use Time's Up for any political issue, though. You know?
Really?
Pretty
when,
much.
When else?
You know, like any sort of like every fucking women's movement has been Time's Up. Whether it's like
Stupid Peter, he sent me Nike reveals limited edition PlayStation themed basketball shoes.
what you looked up?
He sent me that. He sent that in the message right now, and I was like, I remember I was looking that up right before.
Yeah. I was just saying the one you just found.
Stupid Peter, those are dope shoes, though.
Yeah, those are really cool shoes. What was I saying? Yeah, but I feel like Time's Up is used a lot. Like, you have to come with a more original thing.
Or, I don't know. I feel like they should put more attention on, like, poor people being abused.
Yeah, but the whole thing
Like
is
a
just
guy,
about
like people.
actors, though.
Yeah, like there's people who will call up. Like, I was sexually assaulted by somebody, and they're like not famous enough. Not
Yeah,
famous.
the news won't fucking cover it.
Yeah, they won't cover it.
Be
Not
like,
famous
oh, whatever.
Not famous enough.
Sorry, got fucking raped.
The fucking school assembly. The vice principal molested me. Nah, it's not famous enough.
Not scandalous.
Yeah, right. That's probably what they hear. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, most likely.
I feel like they should start just like, okay, these if these bitches want to start being like, oh, that's it, and like being all like hating on men, like, I mean, I appreciate, like, yeah, we do need to get all these fucking nasty people out of government, but go after everything. Like, use your thing to help other people. Like, start a little fucking foundation for people to call. And then you fucking Miss Natalie Portman or whoever wants to be so vocal, you got a bunch of money. Like, set up a little fucking office or something for people to call.
Yeah.
They call, and then you help, like, get them a lawyer, get them somebody to fucking go after these people who are doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know? And then it's all tax. It's tax. That's your tax write-off. You're not going to pay taxes because you're spending money on a foundation to help shit.
Yeah, and then you're helping everybody.
Yeah, and you're not, instead of just being like,
just helping yourself.
yeah, you're just trying to be attention whore. Like, what actually are you doing? You know?
Yeah. Well,
like, be like Ashton Kutcher.
It is helping.
Like Ashton Kutcher, like he talks
actors.
a lot. Ashton Kutcher. Yeah, but they're the fucking rich. They're the last people who need help. They're literally the last people who need help. All they do is fucking pretend to be other people. Like, they have trailers and shit.
Right, but the whole thing is that for them
They
to
get
get
free
in that
food.
situation, they have to do.
They had to suck some dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not all of them.
True.
But in a lot of industries, that's so. You know, and just because they're the popular people, you know,
yeah, I don't know. It like at the same time, like just bringing it to light in one situation kind of lights a fire under everything else. But
use it.
Yeah, but they don't utilize it. Yeah.
Like Ashton Kutcher, like that fool. He makes a big old stink, about sexual trafficking, but he puts his money where his mouth is, and he makes foundations and shit to like fucking to help. Like that guy's a douche. Yeah. Like you think he's a douche, but he's actually like doing shit to help. Like, put your money where your mouth is. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Or like fucking don't just talk about it. That's like fake. That's the whole like social media thing. Like everybody, or like the whole awareness. Like we got to raise awareness.
Yeah, but not.
But
actually doing it.
Yeah, you got to do something about it, not just awareness. Like those people who hold like when you see them on the corner and it says like they got like a Jesus sign and it says like fucking repent for your sins or something like. Yeah, like everybody knows about Jesus. Like you're spending time on the corner doing nothing with a sign. People aren't even paying attention. Why don't you actually go help people?
Mm-hmm. I feel like even people who don't know about Christianity know
what it is.
Yeah.
Like there's plenty of homeless people walking around that area you're at. Go help that guy.
Yeah.
Go help that guy find like food for the day or something. You know.
Yeah, or like at you remember like at Comic-Con? No, did you?
No, I didn't go to Comic-Con. In San Diego?
Yeah. No. Oh, okay. So there's like a bunch of like religious protesters, I guess.
Yeah.
They're just like out there fucking screaming like everyone's a fucking sinner and everything. Like, what does that do?
Yeah, how does that help? They don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
They're protesting against like it's like bigoted people. Like they're just protesting against like gay people and saying that it's such a fucking bad thing to be gay and everything. Like,
yeah. What a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those groups, they don't follow their own fucking. They don't practice what they preach.
Right.
I don't get it. I don't get how you get so like convoluted. It's like that mob mentality.
Yeah. Like maybe some people you associate with.
Yeah.
Say those things, and you're like, yeah, you're right.
And if you don't agree, then you're not friends anymore. You're not going to be accepted by them. And then who gives a shit? You don't want to be those people's friends.
Right. I don't know what else we got. There's our Louis C.K.
That was all in the same fucking thing. That's all stupid, the C.K. There's a lot of people who don't deserve to be just Louis C.K. I don't know about Aziz.
No, I think Aziz is. I think that one's kind of like a stretched streak. Because even the girl like admits that like she never. The thing is, I feel like you need to verbally say like no. You can't, like she said, I gave very specific nonverbal cues.
Yeah.
It's like, well, anything that's nonverbal isn't specific.
It could be taken, however.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he might, like she said that she pushed him away like once or twice. I could just be like, you don't.
Yeah,
like,
you're just
not
playing,
right now,
or you're just playing like.
Yeah.
You're just messing around, kind of. Like you're just messing around, but I don't know. She pushed him away. Like how? Like why didn't she push him away? Get up and leave or whatever. That fool like tackle her down and hold her and shit. Then okay. Then he kind of raped her. Yeah. You did.
Like
rape
the
her.
only thing that sounds sketchy is that suppostly he put his fingers.
I heard something about that. He put his
repeatedly. That's all. That's. Well, no, it's like she's like stop, and then he's like all right, and then like 5 minutes later. He sneaks that shit back in again, and she says stop, and then he keeps doing it. But like that's the only thing I could see like being obvious. But
I just keep picturing like
Nasty ass Azir Ansari's fucking nasty Indian fingers going in her mouth. Like, ugh. That's pretty gross. That fool's little fucking. With his stupid voice. With his nasty Indian fingers.
Here comes my fingers.
I think just because that fool. I think it's just because they're ugly. That's really it's it. Like because Louis is ugly. Because Aziz is ugly. Because Harvey's a rapist. But like T.J. Miller, that fool's kind of ugly.
Did he have a thing?
Yeah, there was a thing with him with some. But I think they say it's like a crazy chick from like his college years. That fool used to mess around with her or whatever. And like she accused him of like being like super aggressive and shit. Like while they were fucking, he would like punch her in the face and shit, and like shove bottles in her fucking pussy and shit. But he says that she was trying to break him and his girlfriend up back in the day, and like just doing all that. Like she was just a crazy ex and shit. But fucking, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like it's just because of ugly people. Like that's the ones that they make a big deal about it.
Right.
Like Al Franken.
Yeah.
Because he just grabs some people's butts.
Yeah. What was Al Franken's thing? Was that
he grabbed some girl's butt?
No.
But he was like an actor.
They were supposed to be doing some sort of skit, and he's like supposedly wrote something.
Oh yeah.
That was like to make out with
her.
Or it was supposed to be just like a yeah, it was supposed to be a fake kiss.
Yeah.
And then he like kept pressing to fucking practice it.
Yeah.
And like he just fucking stuck his tongue down her fucking throat.
Oh yeah, that was the thing. Huh?
Yeah, that was the main thing. And I guess some people came out later and like, oh yeah, he would grab my ass or whatever.
Yeah. Well, those aren't whatever, but. Yeah, that tongue thing's pretty fucking. That's pretty gross. Yeah. But like, I don't see you shouldn't be fired for something like that.
Do you know he was on SNL?
Huh?
Al Franken?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. My dad told me that.
Like, I don't see the reason for him to resign from being for something like that. He should he should have to like do something for that chick. Like, yeah, she should, like, get some money for that. Like, he should, she should have some sort of legal action to sue him for something like that. Or, some legal recourse.
Trump, I don't feel like everyone's trying to make some sort of case, like, because he's racist and all that stuff, but, like, you voted him in. Like, him being racist, I don't think is a reason to
get rid of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to break the law or he has to do something. Well, I mean, that's a whole fucking issue. There's like so many things wrong. I was talking about like how whatchamacallit, Blade Runner, the first Blade Runner I think is supposedly in year 2019, and like it's all like flying cars and shit.
Yeah,
it's pretty much like Fifth Element, like it's all high tech and shit. And, like that's just a year from now.
Yeah,
and like I feel like we could have been there if our like governments and shit wasn't so stupid. Like there's these like the laws that have kept like hemp and marijuana illegal like so long, since it's been since like the 30s that marijuana has been illegal. I think 1926 or some shit like that. That marijuana has been illegal, and it was just because of like timber companies and newspaper companies slandering marijuana and shit, because it's a whole market that would have been destroyed because this new technology was far superior.
Right.
Like there's laws that keep very good technology out, because like electric cars, we can't have electric cars because oil companies will lose a shitload of money.
Yeah.
In electric cars.
Yeah.
It
doesn't make sense.
Like there's all those stupid laws. It's like, why?
Do we have any cars that are like fully electric?
Just
the Prius?
No, just Priuses, and I don't think.
I thought Prius was
maybe. I mean, but still, they still need oil to make the car. Like, you gotta use oil in the rubber and the tires and all sorts of shit, the paint and everything. But
Yeah, but then they'd make tires even.
but
more
like you could
expensive than
use
they already are.
hemp to do all that. You could use hemp oils to make all that shit too. Like that's the thing, and it's way more efficient. Like it's way more like hemp just grows like nothing. It grows real fast, and you don't have to cut trees down. You don't have to deforest all sorts of shit. Like it's just way better for everything. This pisses me off, and I don't know. And there's just all these laws that keep like shit like that illegal because a big corporation is not in their interest. You know. But yeah, I think only what is it? Fucking Elon, Tesla.
Oh man, there was something that he was coming out with. And I'm like, why would Elon Musk make that? Like,
But I think they're saying China's gonna be China. I saw like I don't know, whatever, a Facebook video, which whatever you can take that for whatever the fuck it is, of like China's like plans for the future. Come on, cut it out. Stop it. Like China's plans for the future and all that. No, go on, get out of here. Go on, stop it. Go on. Hey. Anyway, fucking that they just have like solar, like just more solar fucking energy, like big solar energy plants coming, and like just a bunch of clean energy and renewable resource type things coming to fix all their bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just seems like super cool, like all the modern new clean energy shit that everybody's been wanting. Like China's having plans for the next like
you've been
years
reading. I've been reading
to
about
implement all that shit.
like all that different power, like electric, fucking even fucking what is it, ethanol?
Yeah.
All
That's
that
like
shit.
corn.
Yeah, exactly, corn.
But corn is stupid too. Like corn energy is stupid too because they have to like use big ass fields.
Right.
And it's just that's one of those laws where it's like the people who had so much money in corn, like the whole corn subsidies things back in the day, the farming subsidies where they would pay the farmers to like not grow corn. Like you can't grow so much corn. Like why is that? I don't get it. Why is that a law? Why do you have to make a law to pay them not to grow corn? Like it's like one of those things where the corn companies lobbied to get all these laws in because they're just so powerful back in the day. And it's still to this day we have like certain
power,
laws.
solar power.
We have all these stupid laws that have to do with corn energy and shit like that. But ethanol. I don't even want to get into that. And it's just another thing that hemp is way more efficient too than corn.
What is hemp?
But
So what is hemp? Where does hemp come?
Hemp's like it's cannabis, but it's there's female and male. The female is the one that people smoke that like turns to buds and pot, and the male is just more like the reds. It's just the plant without. It doesn't get budded, but they take all the fibers from the fiber is really strong and shit, and the oils are good. And it's like one of the only plants that has like a full amino acid like complex where you could eat it and you get like pretty much the same vitamins that you would from eating meat. Like you could eat hemp as a vegan and like you would get what you would
for
need.
meat.
Yeah. Something like that. But yeah, it's just what I mean. Yeah, but I mean solar panel like having. You could just have, like, every house should just have solar panels on their roof.
Yeah, but
to power their own
make
house.
That shit expensive.
And to power. And they do it, like, purposely.
Yeah, like, we have solar power, but it was fucking expensive to...
Yeah, and they do it, like,
you save money.
It's really not that expensive, though, but they make it expensive. Like, because of the laws and shit.
Well, I feel like they make it expensive, even more expensive, because you're actually saving money. So, like, well, where are we going to get all this money that they're saving?
Yeah.
So they charge you...
Because they still need you to
So they charge you so much that it would take you, like, 10 years to make that money back.
Yeah.
And they can start actually saving money.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, and they still want you connected to the grid. They still want you on the power grid. So they could just turn you off whenever. be a self-sustaining home with solar power on your roof.
Yeah.
But there's that
Yeah,
technology.
basically all
But
solar
that technology is there, and it's not that expensive anymore.
Yeah, basically all solar power does at this point is it just kind of lightens the load of your electricity. So, like you're not using electricity, like it's almost half or something.
Yeah.
Like you're using half solar power, half actual electricity.
It's bullshit. We got 9 more minutes.
I don't know. What else happened? Oh, did you hear about that, those fucking people who had, like, 12 kids fucking trapped? Like they had them chained to their beds.
Where at?
Huh? I don't remember where it was. It sounds...
When was this?
Just, like, the beginning of the week, Monday-ish. They found them, like, Monday-ish.
Uh-huh.
And then they had their hearing, like, 2 days ago.
They were just random kids?
Huh? No, their kids.
It was their kids? He just kept them trapped?
From ages, like, 2 to 29.
They were just 2 to 29 chained up?
Yeah, chained up. They had 1 meal a day and something else. Like, they got a shower, like, twice a year. Or once a year.
Disgusting. And what were they shit? Just, like, around them?
I don't know the ins and outs of their operation, but...
That's their own kids. They just treat them like dogs.
Yeah.
All the way to 29.
Yeah.
For 30 years.
Yeah. So one of those kids has been basically just tortured for 30 years of their life.
How did nobody?
So supposedly, like they'd let like one kid. They interviewed a bunch of neighbors or whatever, and you know how the news is and all that. So sometimes they're just not good. But like they were saying, like, yeah, we only ever saw like one kid out at a time. We didn't even know they had 12 kids.
Yeah.
So probably like the oldest one never got to go out.
Yeah.
Or anything, because I feel like the oldest one was just trying to do something. At that point,
they're probably like the most broken one.
Yeah.
Like just broken mentally and spiritually broken.
Yeah, but like supposedly they found because one of the like 10 or 11-year-old got out with a cell phone.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Like the more youngest one would be like, man, this shit ain't right.
Yeah.
Shit ain't right, man. And the 29-year-old's already like accepted his fate after like 30 years.
Like, no, don't do anything. They'll just hurt us.
Yeah, they'll hurt us worse. You don't understand what you're doing, man. You can't do this.
Yeah.
And he'd probably like snitch on people. He was probably the worst one.
Yeah.
He was probably like the Samuel. He was probably like the Samuel L. Jackson, in there like of Django.
So he was the house nigga?
Yeah, he was the fucking keeping them in line and shit. Even worse. What a fucked up world we live in, man.
Yeah. But like, yeah, fucking 12 of them, 29 years.
It's easy how some of that shit could go under your nose, though.
Yeah.
Like, there could be a lot of these neighbors that... Like,
and also, they had, like, a daycare, and they'd have, like, kids over.
Yeah, like, these neighbors could have some people locked up in their house, and I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't know. They're just right there, and I wouldn't know shit. I never talk to these people. I don't go over to their house, hang out and shit. What you guys going on? It's just too many people who don't care about anybody. Like, if there was, like, 5 houses on the block, you know, and there was no other house, like, yeah, we would probably all know everybody.
Yeah.
But it's because there's all, like, there's, like, hundreds of people here.
Plus, people don't fucking like you. Like, you don't... I feel like people just don't like each other anymore. Like, we don't care to fucking go know each other.
Yeah.
So, like, you always... I don't know, like, how true it is to, like, movies that people, like, just know everybody in a fucking neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because, like, in my neighborhood, I know, like, my literal neighbors, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, the literal people next to me.
Yeah.
And then...
And even then, some people aren't even like... I don't really go over here to talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's weird. Food's house is disgusting.
Yeah, it looks abandoned.
Yeah. But no, there's a guy that lives there, and he's stinky as fuck.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I let him use the, like, tire iron one time, because I guess he didn't have a tire. Or it was a jack. I let him use the jack. And, like, that fool's breath was, like, horrendous. I didn't even get that close to him. He was just terrible smelling.
Oh, jeez.
Like, man, she's like a homeless man. I think like sometimes maybe his kids or something come and clean up once a year. They'll come like and I'll hear like some cleaning. But I don't know how good a job they do. This guy could have like some people fucking locked up in there for sure.
For sure. Is there a basement? Can I have someone in a basement?
I don't know. I don't have a basement, so he probably doesn't have a basement.
You might have dug a basement.
He dug up his own basement. You could dig up your own basement.
Yeah, it's just a
You get
hole.
permits.
Nah, there's no permit. Dude, he's hiding people over there.
No, I'm saying, but do you need a permit to dig a basement?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm gonna build a bomb shelter. Fuck it. We need a bomb shelter. Have you been seeing all these fake bomb alerts? There was one in Japan, I think, or China.
There was one. There was a missile.
Another one.
You heard about
The
the
one in
missile
Hawaii.
thing in Hawaii.
Yeah, the same thing happened in like China.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it just seems fishy to me though. Like, why? How does that happen?
Yeah.
They're now two places.
Well, it feels. Well, I think it was because Hawaii said because like their whole thing is kind of just like it's one guy.
Yeah, but it's still
and,
like
and like it's just a button.
it shouldn't
He
be.
pushed it on accident.
It shouldn't.
somehow.
Yeah, but it
Like,
shouldn't. That sounds bogus to me, dude. It shouldn't be that.
Yeah. I don't
think
know. I feel like I believe that Hawaii would have.
I feel like the
something
system.
archaic like that.
Nah, I feel like the system wouldn't be like that simple. Like that simple to be a button that you could accidentally push. It's not even covered or anything. Like there's no little cover covering it or anything. Yeah. Like I can see the test one not having a cover. And the same thing.
What
Like,
if there was just like two buttons with a cover, with the same cover?
But
And
why
he
would
went
the test one
and
need a
he went to
cover?
put and he uncovered
The
it,
test
and he
one-
went to push the other wrong, and he meant to push
the test
the
one.
right
would-
one,
but
when he pushed the left
the
one.
test one wouldn't have a cover. There's no need for the test. You could push test whenever, and like it's not going to change anyone's life.
Yeah.
If you accidentally push the test one. Yeah, but there was people who were like crying on the street and shit. Like they thought they were gonna die
Yeah. Yeah, I had to.
for like 30 hours or some shit, right? Wasn't it for like?
I don't
It was
know.
like
I don't
almost
know
a
how
whole
long
day. I think it was like I think they fixed it in Twitter like in like 12 hours or some shit, and then it took them like another 32 hours to do it like over the news or.
Yeah, because
over the
it was
phone.
like all over, like on the freeway. You know how like there's those
little signs.
Those signs.
It was on your
electronic
phone.
signs.
Those
Yeah.
little like Amber Alerts that come on your phone in
Yeah.
fucking middle of the night.
Yeah, there's all that. All that shit was just saying that there's a missile.
Yeah, but that happened.
I have some people that I know. Well, acquaintances, I guess. I don't really.
Yeah, they were in
Like
Hawaii.
they're not friends or whatever. They go to Brigham Young University, which is in Hawaii, and yeah, they're all like, yeah, we saw the alert, and then both of us just went to sleep.
Because it's like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah,
We're gonna die, whatever we're gonna die. They just went to sleep.
it was like we got woken up by the alarms, and we just went back to sleep.
Well, what did the alarm say? It said like find cover or some shit.
I don't know what the exact. I would assume it'd be like incoming missile threat.
Yeah.
Find shelter somewhere.
I guess that's what you would do though. Like if it was in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck am I gonna do about this? Like what am I gonna do?
Because
gonna die.
if everyone's panicking,
Yeah.
then
You're not helping.
then you're also putting yourself in danger by being in that chaos.
Yeah.
Like you get trampled,
And you're
you
adding
could
to the
get-
panic
Yeah, people.
instead of just getting out of the way.
Yeah,
Just accepting your fate.
and then in those kinds of situations, people start doing fucking raids. They start raiding.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wonder how many people raided and stuff.
So, yeah, and they'll start fucking. I'm sure, like in a real like situation like that, like it's do or die. Like people are gonna fucking kill each other to.
I don't know
To
about that.
survive.
If you're gonna because you're not in that situation. It's
Maybe.
just a bomb dropping. You're,
Yeah,
like,
but
you're not gonna be like, I'm gonna start killing everybody
well, like if
now.
you don't like, let's say you don't got a car,
What do you need a car
That's-
for? You're gonna die
you need
anyway.
to fucking drive away as far as possible.
You can't get
to
away. Like if
avoid it.
you can't get away because everybody's trying to get away. There's
Well,
not
you
cars.
can.
A car's pretty
Go
much
off roading. Get
A
a
car's
fucking
pretty
Jeep.
much.
Go off roading.
What, you don't have to kill people for a Jeep. You just take a Jeep from a dealership or some shit.
How are you gonna get the key?
You get the key. You don't have to kill anybody.
You gotta kill
You
the
don't
guy.
have to. Why do you
gotta
gotta resort
kill,
to killing
You gotta
people?
kill.
You gotta kill the guy who's in charge of all the keys.
I feel like that
At
would
the
be the smart
dealership.
thing, though, just to go to sleep.